Yo, crypto in health. You want to know how crypto is working in health? We come to you every day with juicy news on wealth, wellness, and well being. We're broadcasting to you live from 1.4 degrees south of the equator and 37 degrees east of the central meridian. I like to tell you we're right in the cryptographic middle of the world. You're with me, Scholastic Mugi, and I'm coming to you at 1000 hours coordinated universal time UTC here on the Ubrican channel. You're just in time. And yes, guys, we are blessed to be alive. We're blessed to be of good health. And we are happy to once again witness a brand new day. When you see yourself well and healthy, just know that God is definitely has still got something for you to do and you still have a purpose to accomplish. So be very thankful. I welcome you once again to another amazing video of our Yo Crypto, and I hope wherever you are definitely taking care of yourself, which includes washing your hands as frequent as possible with soap and water. Use your alcohol-based sanitizer if you have access to one, and of course you're covering your nose and mouth while sneezing and coughing using a disposable tissue, and you're keeping that social distancing. Again, I insist, house parties are not allowed, visitors are not allowed at this point. That time will come. Let us be self-disciplined enough. That's my take away from this COVID-19 pandemic, and I want each and every single person of us, let us do that. Let us play our role, and also we leave God to do what He's doing, because He's definitely in charge. And somebody is joining us or live already. Kid Spongy, that's a new fan. Thank you so much. You're most welcome. And you're saying that I am glad to be here. We are also glad to be having you. Welcome very much. This is the Ubrican channel, and we tell you this is the home of the health crypto, which is Ubricoin, as well as this is where we talk about achieving access to universal health. So you're right at home. So before I continue, shout out to my very loyal fans: Grace, Naomi, Shiko, Irene, Barbara, Abet, Susan, Evans, Betty, JJ, Jojo, David Mutiru, Miss Kindness for Cherry Productions, Madam Beatrice Marango, Joyce of Seattle, Dr. Stephen Karanja, Mr. Mbugwa Kimani, Kimani Kamau, Eglantin Lonperia, Romario, Producer Purity, Pinch 254, Samuel Gatua, Brand Rakoi, Ian Mwangi, Jacob Yator, Ponjeroge, Jane Nelson, The Prince, Triza, Justin, Mohammed Ali, Global Trader, Ruth Owino, Jean Gashugu, Irene Keaton, Engineer Masinga, The Comical Canadian, Makwawero, Stephen Opanga, Raja Usman, Veronica Mwangi, Solomon Mushemi, Justus Kimeli, Tom, and of course, Kid Spongy. Shout out to all of you, and thank you very much for your precision each and every single day. And today we are celebrating one of our fans' birthday. It is Justin's birthday. A happy birthday to you. Thank you so much for always joining us, and thank you for your massive support. Now, having said that, guys, I welcome you. And today our inspiration is coming from Isaiah chapter 43, verse 2, and it says, "When you pass through deep waters, I will be with you. Your troubles will not overwhelm you. When you pass through fire, you will not be burned. The hard trials that come will not hurt you." That is quite inspiring, even during these very extraordinary times when we are asking God to definitely take charge, because we definitely need divine intervention on this particular pandemic. And of course, we shall overcome. This too shall definitely pass. Self-discipline is key, guys. So today, on our COVID-19 term, we're defining flattening the curve. We want to see what flattening the curve is. And next up on our crypto news segment, we look at surge in crypto emergency app downloads due to COVID-19. And then on Ubrica today, we're encouraging each and every single person to join us on our one-on-one Zoom meetings, which is our daily meeting for the Ubricoin Trading Masterclass. We'll be letting you know in a while what that is all about. But before that, I want to bring you up to speed with the data as from the Ministry of Health. And this is data concerning COVID-19, and this is in Kenya. Now we're at 8,827. That's the number of tested people. And we have now 216 confirmed cases of COVID-19, and then the deaths are at 9, and then the number of recovered people is at 41. So that is amazing. 41 recovered. We know that there is hope, and we know that there's nothing that is impossible with God, because He alone is omnipotent, He alone is omniscient, He alone is omnipresent. So guys, let's now look at what flattening the curve is all about. Now, the COVID-19 curve refers to the trajectory of how the disease spreads. On a graph, an early high curve reflects a surge in cases that can overwhelm the healthcare system in a country, leading to shortages in intensive care beds and life-saving equipment. By implementing population-wide measures like social distancing early, the onset of cases can be delayed, with more time for hospitals to prepare and fewer total cases resulting. Now, on a graph, the flatter curve rises more gradually with a lower peak of total cases. So we're looking at flattening the curve in that we want how to flatten the curve is by implementing population-wide measures such as social distancing, so that we delay the onset of cases can be delayed, and with more time for hospitals to prepare, and then that means that it's going to result to fewer total cases. And so that is why we're encouraging you guys each and every single day. Let us not get tired of practicing social distancing. It is just for a time, but if we just let loose and let go of everything we're doing now, then the consequences will definitely be on us. And are we going to handle it? That is something that we are not sure. Even as it is now, life is as hard as it is, but we need to try harder. We need to do this much sacrifice of keeping that social distancing and washing your hands and reminding yourself each and every single day that you need to do this not only for yourself, but for your loved one, for your friend, for your enemy. Every day we need to do this, guys. Having known that, we can now go to our crypto news segment, and we're looking at news on Cointelegraph by Felipe Erazo, and it talks about surge in crypto emergency app downloads due to COVID-19. Now, crypto-based emergency app Guardian Circle has seen a huge surge in monthly downloads due to the coronavirus crisis. Now, according to figures supplied by the project to Cointelegraph, more than 5,150 new users downloaded the app in March. Now, that represents monthly growth of 2,582% for the 3-year-old app, which has had struggled to attract attention in peacetime. Now, in January, a little over 300 new users signed up. But while the current crisis has seen the app's popularity increase, it's also threatening the project's future. Now, the official website explains the app helps create a microeconomy around an emergency response in regions where it is needed most. Functions include panic buttons, crash detection, voice interfaces, and heart rate monitors, among others, enabling private security and medical response to control a geofenced service area as well. Users are incentivized rather with regards to the cryptocurrency dollar guard. Now, co-founder and CEO of Guardian Circle, Mark Jeffrey, told Cointelegraph, and I quote, "Up until COVID-19, our marketing challenge had always been, how do we get users to think about a future crisis situation? People don't like thinking about emergencies. It's not fun. It's not words with friends or TikTok. With COVID-19, that challenge has now vanished." And so Jeffrey said that emergency apps are not used daily, and so the cryptocurrency element helps keep it in users' minds. Uh, the 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 dollar guard crypto was a non-crisis related way to interact with our users, he says. So we are seeing a surge in apps that are revolving around cryptocurrency a crypto emergency, and this is due to the coronavirus crisis. So the coronavirus crisis, guys, is a blessing in disguise in some of these, in some sectors, in some to some people, and you can see with this particular app, it recorded a rise, a growth, a monthly growth of 2,580%, and it's only three-year old app, and it had struggled initially to get people to have to download the app. So you can see what usually happens. This is definitely, well, it's good news to them, and I don't know what you think about this crisis, COVID-19. It's a blessing in disguise, and the much that we can do is that we need to now be thinking about ways in which we can try and live within these times. And that is why we encourage people that mostly online platforms are now gaining traction by the day. And that is why we're saying that even here at Eureka, we want to concentrate on things that are going to get you involved and get you actively involved on the online platform. Now, that being said, guys, we want to invite you to our daily Zoom meeting, which is the Ubrecoin Trading Masterclass that has been going on so well. And it's thumbs up to you guys for keeping us going. Dr. Stephen Karanja, thank you so much for being present each and every single day. And we want to appreciate each and every single person who even intends to be joining us today. So we remind you that the only way to become an expert trader is not by just sitting and watching your Ubrecoins on your smartphone and thinking, wow, the time when Ubrecoin will be so high is the time I'll now begin trading it. No, this is the right time. And this is also the time for you to learn how to buy Euro coins on an exchange. This is also the time to know how to open an account on the various exchanges. And we began with Phoenix Box Exchange. So if you're having a challenge opening an account, creating an account, if you're having a challenge also creating also an account on local cryptos where to get to buy ethers, we are having that practical session every single day till the 30th of this month, and this is during the weekdays. Now we're talking about the first session being at 3 p.m. Kenyan time, and it's going to last for 40 minutes. We want to encourage each and every single person. 40 minutes of your time within one day, it's definitely going to, it's not that much of a time, and considering what you stand to benefit, then 40 minutes is good sacrifice for you. And so the next section will begin at 5 p.m. Kenyan time, and that's 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so we are also urging each and every single person, if you don't have time to join us at 3 p.m., then get to the second session of 5 p.m. And we're encouraging everybody, let us see your faces, join with video, and then also join the audio, so that if you have any questions, then you are in a position, we are in a position to hear your questions, your comments, your suggestions. So we are encouraging, and we want everybody to fully participate. Full interactive sessions is what we're having. And so it's going on so well. Your basic trading and arbitrage trading is being covered. And we are having an amazing time. It's actually very interesting, guys. 40 minutes of just fun and understanding, playing with this with cryptos and just feeling good about being in these platforms. It's an amazing experience. So we want to invite each and every single person, guys, join us, then you're able to learn how to trade, and then you become a Ubrecoin expert trader, and then you are going to be your own teacher in your own community. That is just very good. So even as I'd like to continue, guys, I think my time is up. So I'd like to love you and leave you. And of course, not without a quote on self-discipline. I said that self-discipline is the key thing that I'm taking away from COVID-19. And so my quote today on self-discipline is from Author Grenville Clayser. And I think author Grenville Clayser. I hope you can hear me clearly. There's an aeroplane going through, but I hope we're clear now. So I want to leave you guys with this quote: by constant self-discipline and constant self-control, you can develop greatness of character. By constant self-discipline and self-control, you can develop greatness of character. I have been your girl, Scholastica Mugi, and until tomorrow, it is goodbye for now. Ciao!